Hello, I'd like to walk you through the Hazeltine process, which is very simple and straightforward, the Hazeltine experience. So we look for financially responsible professionals who want to learn an unconventional wealth building strategy and take control of their finances in order to get financial freedom. We move at the client's preferred pace, and that could be as slowly or as quickly as you like. And these are the steps in our process. And most of these steps can be done in parallel rather than sequentially, or they can be skipped just depending on the client's preference. But the full process looks like this. First, there's just mutual introductions. Then there's some education where we learn about the infinite banking concept and maybe some other financial concepts, but primarily the infinite banking concept, which is what we focus on. There's then discovery, where we go through the client's current financial situation, understanding where you are and your goals, etc. And then we do the cash flow optimization, which is where we go through your current financial situation, just help improve it any way that we can. Usually we can find you a few $100s of extra monthly cash flow without changing anything you're doing, certainly not sacrificing your lifestyle, just optimizing what you're already doing. And there's a few ways we do that. Then we design the solution for you, the holistic solution, which of course probably would include the infinite banking concept, potentially some other components as well. And then we implement the solution, and hopefully that's the beginning of a long-term process. This is not a transactional relationship. It's an ongoing long-term relationship. Now, one of the things that we do that I think makes us unique is we put you through underwriting as soon as we possibly can. Okay? And this is very important. Why do we do this? Because one of my messages is that your insurability is an asset, and it needs to be protected, just like any other asset. And we also simply optimize the process by getting an answer back more quickly as to what rating are you going to get from the insurance company if an insurance application is part of this. So we put you through underwriting, which is not to sign up for anything. It's just to see, are you insurable? How much are you eligible for? And what rating are you going to get? And the first thing we do then is we secure your insurability. Before we even have a solution in place, we don't have to have it. We certainly don't have to have it finalized. There are steps that we can take to secure your insurability while we go through this process in parallel and while we determine what the final solution is going to be. So that's really important. We want to secure your insurability as soon as we possibly can, because your insurability is a temporary gift. Either through health or through age, you will lose your insurability at some point in the future. So we want to secure it while we still can. Okay, lock in your current rating because you're not getting any younger. Okay. So the introduction is just, again, what it sounds like, a mutual introduction to see if we're a good fit, right? This forms the foundation for a long-term relationship. Again, we're not looking for anything transactional. We're looking for a long-term lasting relationship. And we're also looking for introductions, right? Referrals as soon as possible. That's how we grow our business organically, looking for more people like you who would be a fit. Then we do the education, right? Which really, again, this goes at the client's pace. It can go as slowly or as quickly as you like. It can go as deep or as shallow as you like. You can move forward with just a basic understanding of the concept at a high level, or you can get more detailed understanding. It's really up to you. Okay. Then we go through discovery. This is where we want to understand your current financial situation. And it's not just about numbers, although that's part of it. It's also about us just understanding who you are and what you're trying to accomplish, thinking big picture, so we can try and help you get there in the best possible way. And then we do our cash flow optimization, which I think, again, is something that makes us unique. This is where we're giving you immediate concrete results, not hypothetical future results. It's not, give me some of your money, I'll invest it, and then maybe 5 years down the road we'll revisit and see if it worked out. But in between now and then, it's all hypothetical, right? No, we don't do that, right? We find creative ways to improve your current cash flow situation, right? It's not about return on investment, it's about cash flow. How much money do you have coming in and how much money do you have going out of your personal economy every month, right? So we're going to maximize the amount of money coming in and minimize the amount going out through unconventional, clever strategies that we know to optimize what you're currently doing. So you're not changing what you're doing. We're not telling you to compromise your lifestyle, right? So things like the first lien HELOC solution, which is a way to optimize your housing payment, optimizing your other insurance that you may have, like home and auto insurance, optimizing your health care payments, which is a big expense, health insurance or what have you for most people, optimizing how you're spending on bank accounts, credit cards, taxes, your debt pay down, etc. And again, it's really up to you how deep you want to go into this. The deeper you're willing to go, the more we can help you, but it can also be just a very quick, here are a few ideas. We don't have to go into details, so we can keep it simple and high level, or we can go deep in the details based on client preference. And then we go into solution design, right? And same thing here, we can go as deep or as high level as the client prefers. Some people want to get a real deep understanding of the nuts and bolts of the solution. Other people are fine with a conceptual understanding. You certainly do need to understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. But beyond that, it's really up to the client how deep they want to go. But we think big picture when we're building the solution and we're situating it inside your overall financial picture. It's not a product-based discussion. It's not a transactional relationship. So what we're focused on is the infinite banking concept, which typically means you'll end up with a very specially designed whole life insurance policy or policies, and probably a blend of convertible term as well, in order to get you fully insured and start your infinite banking journey. And then again, other components of the solution as well, we would work with partners. We don't try to be all things to all people, but we do have partners. We can get other insurance products. We could look at investments, which I don't do, estate planning, etc. Whatever needs to be part of that overall solution, whatever falls outside of the infinite banking concept, we're going to use partners who can do that. And then the implementation, which is really an ongoing process. Again, it is not transactional, right? So we put your policies in force, we kick off your current solution, and then we're there to coach you and help you along the way, provide service, provide ongoing learning, because the education is also an ongoing process as well. Again, up to you how deep you want to go. And at some point in the future, there will be a time to expand your system and to put additional policies in force. So again, we emphasize client education and client engagement. Okay, I am like a good fitness coach. Okay, I am here to assist in many ways, but at the end of the day, my goal is to empower my clients to achieve financial independence. Nobody can do it for you. People can assist, but nobody can do it for you. Right? So I don't take money away from you and invest it for you. I help you regain control of your capital. I don't take control of your capital away from you. So the client education engagement is really important, because you at the end of the day are becoming your own banker, which means you have to be engaged. You have to know how to be your own banker, which is not complicated, but we do need to make sure you can take ownership of this phenomenal banking system. And again, we're looking for a deep, long-term relationship, not transactional. And of course, we're also going to be asking for referrals. We grow our business organically, right? That's how we grow our business. So asking for introductions, asking for referrals is absolutely a formal and very important part of our process. I will also put into the description below a link to our John Smith case study, where you can see an example of where we went through this process and talked through the overall solution at a fairly detailed level if you want to see what this might look like. Of course, it'll look different for you, but a sample of what it might look like to go through this process. And I look forward to working with you.